Is this the happiest day of my life? Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. Forget my wedding, forget the birth of my children. This is the best moment of my life. My perfect theme park doesn't exist. Formula One, amazing water features, loads of foliage and paint tool. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. Oh, I forgot to do it. Hello, it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster episode. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Welcome to the video and welcome to Twisted Sisters Raceway, a Formula One track. Oh my days, I am so excited to get into this park. But we need to read the description. So the description reads, an eco-friendly Formula One circuit with a few small coasters. Small. Okay. Lakeside views and woodland fare. The coasters in this park are not small. I'm not sure what the description is doing there. I am so hyped to get into this park. This is literally a park of my dreams. I am a huge Formula One fan. I love paint tool, I love water features, and this park has it all. We can even go for a drive around the Formula One circuit in the Ghostbusters car, which I didn't even know you could do. How have I been doing spotlights for almost 3 years and I didn't know this? But I need to stop waffling, I need to get into this park. Hype levels are off the scale. Let's do it, shall we? Right, so here we are in the park. Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've been the biggest Formula One fan for most of my life. I've been watching Formula One for almost 30 years. I haven't missed a race in probably about 20 years. So to have a Formula One circuit built in Planet Coaster, this is just perfection for me. Right, let's have a walk down here, shall we? So we've got all the foliage and all the rockwork either side of us. We've got this huge lake just to our right. I can see that you've been using paint tool everywhere. We've got a B&M. Is that a... Oh no, that looks like a hypercoaster. So we've got a hypercoaster right in front of us going over the entranceway. If we have a look just to the left here, we've got some backstage stuff, some back of house stuff. So we've got the gates, and then it looks like solar panels or something, because this is a eco park, so you've got to imagine that this is all the solar panels. And let's come back down here. I just want to rush through this park as quick as humanly possible, just so I can get to the Formula One track, but I mustn't do that. Don't do that, Matty. Make sure to appreciate everything and look at everything properly. I know you're excited, but don't go running in, okay? I'm like a little kid at Christmas, I swear. So we've got the information kiosks just to our left. I love this design of this building right here. It's so sleek and modern. It's giving me very similar vibes to the last spotlight that I did, Thompson Park by Sausaget. That clean, crisp, modern, eco style. Just the way that you got all the different... It's not even curvature, is it? Just the indignations. Indignation? That's not the right word. Indentations? Something like that. Where it goes back a little bit, that word. It's not indignation. That's a very different thing. But you know what I mean? Like kind of how it steps back. There's a proper word for it, but I don't know what it is. And I'm not going to Google it. I'm just going to sound like a dumbass, like per normal. But right, let's come through the turnstiles. We've got the toilet block just to our right. These people are absolutely loving it. They're like me. They're like, yeah, come on, let's go. You can see the main starting straight just over there, the main building. Right, let's go left. So up there, I believe there is a monorail station, but I don't think there is any path connecting to it. I know there is on the other one, but not on this one. Right, so there's a station there, but due to the percentage glitch being used, you couldn't actually get pathing up there. This park is £55,000. pieces. 55,000 pieces. That is absolutely insane. Now, I believe the vast majority of that has gone onto the actual circuit itself, because you put all of the white lines going around the entire track. So that must be a good 20,000 pieces just in itself. We've got the dodgems just over here. Look how hidden away this is. I mean, from an elevated shot, you barely even see it's there. It's so well hidden. Love it. We've got a little water feature just there. Then we've got the staff room. We've got the first aid just to our left. I'm so immersed already. Please make this park real. I would be there in a heartbeat. Got another water feature just there. I am truly in heaven. We've even got a little picnic bench. Oh, the game actually had a little bit of a stutter then. That's very unusual for a PlayStation park. I don't normally get any frame rate stuttering on PlayStation. That's very unusual. I hope that this doesn't go crashing on me halfway through the spotlight. But with 55,000 pieces, it may. I'm going to have to be careful. But right. So we have a go-kart. So this is one of, I believe, 3 go-karts. It's either 2 or 3. I'm not sure. But we'll have a walk down the queue path. Very low beams. Watch your heads. I'm 6 foot in real life, so I'm going to have to be ducking down here. Right. Move out of the way, peasants. Move, 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 move. Right, so let's hop on these go-karts, shall we? Enjoy. That was a fantastic way to start the spotlight. Great little go-kart ride. Just how it goes around in between the coaster at the same time. All the terrain work all around here. Just fantastic. You go around all of the water. The way that you've managed to get the terrain coming up through the track. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love that, and a great introduction to this park. Now, I'm calling that a hypercoaster. I'm most likely going to be saying that wrong. It's either a Giga or it's a hypercoaster. I'm not sure which one. I can't remember. I know it's something to do with like 300 foot. So I think that's a hyper. But no doubt people will roast me down in the comments if I'm wrong. But I'm just going with it. Look at that right there. You've even got a old car just down there. We've got the Chairplane right above us. Right, let's carry on, shall we? So we'll hop out to the exit over the water. I know you can't see me right now, but I have got the biggest smile on my face right now. I'm just very, very happy. I'm just loving being here. This is my park. This is a park literally for me. We have the Chairplane. I like what you had done with the queue line. I had noticed that from down there. Just using these wooden beams and then going down the queue line. I really like what you've done there. And as you queue for the Chairplane, you've got the coaster that comes past us. You've got what looks like some, almost like a little destruction derby or something right there. Or some banger racing that goes around. You've got another little picnic area just up here. I really like how it's the grass that you're walking on a lot, using the natural path. You've got the plain flat ride just over there. Yeah, you've got... it looks like banger racing, doesn't it? Like, as they come round here. You've got the broken fence right in the middle. Well, that's a great touch. And you can even have a sit down on these custom benches here and watch them. And just before we start hopping over towards the other side of the park, we'll just make sure that we haven't missed anything over here. So we've got even more seating. And I believe there was one more little picnic area just over here. Just behind the toilet block. So you can come up here. Sit down, have your lunch. Look at that for a shot. Oh my days. That is stunning. That is beautiful. Especially how the coaster comes all the way down over the water. And you can see the monorail going around. Getting a little bit of Jurassic World vibes from that. You've even got some pizza shops just behind here, look. Right. Let's start walking down. And I'll believe we'll come across the coaster just before we head over to the other side of the park. So we'll come down here. Oh, the path. Right. Whereabouts do we... Ah, there we go. You really do walk all the way around this coaster. The sight lines that you're getting from this is insane. You're so close to it. On the go-karts, on the chairplane queue. The way that you've got this ride just like embedded into the terrain is just incredible. So there's the fly past, the flat ride. Oh, I'm just in awe. Absolute awe. Oh, don't tell me the ride is actually called Iron Matty. Don't tell me. Oh, I'll have a walk down the queue. Oh, really popular ride, as you would expect. I really like the station, the open plan feel. All that natural light coming in. Now, I've got to check. I've got to check. Is this ride actually called? Oh my days, it's actually called Iron Matty. Oh, thank you ever so much. I mean, whilst we're here, we may as well check the stats, hadn't we? I don't do that very often anymore. I normally just put that in writing, but it's green across the board. The vertical G's may be slightly high, but I don't care. It's my ride. I literally don't care. So let's go for a ride on my ride. Oh! That could have been the worst ride in the entire world, and I still wouldn't have cared, because it's named after me. Oh, I am so humbled and honoured. Thank you ever so much. And honestly, you don't know what it means to me to have a ride named after me in such an incredible park. So honestly, right from the deep recesses where my heart is supposed to be, in that very dark black area, thank you ever so much. But the ride itself was sensational. The pacing all the way through, it was so smooth. What I touched upon before we even went onto the ride, just the way that it interacts with the area, it's swooping past all of the other attractions, the go-karts, the chairplane. It's coming around the path, right past the guests, all over the water. It was just sensational. Absolutely brilliant ride, and I loved it. So yeah, well done, great job. Right, so let's hop back down to this path again, and let's carry on. Oh, I can't get over that building. I really can't. It looks so good. Right, come on, chop chop, mate. We're getting closer to the Formula 1 track. We're getting closer. We actually walk over the track right now as we get to the other side of the park. So we have this nice, big, long custom bridge. The coaster comes right past, look. And then you've got all the pit lane. Look at this grandstand. Insane. And yeah, them white lines that you can see right there goes round the entire track. The entire track. That's where all the piece count's coming from. You've even got the red and white rumble strips. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Red and white rumble strips. Yeah, I couldn't say that quickly 5 times. I'm not even going to attempt it. And we've got a... what looks like a GCI right in front of us. As we come down here. I'm going to save the actual Formula 1 track till the end. I'm going to drive around that right at the very end. I'm refraining. I want to do it right this very second. I just want to go and drive around the track. But I'm not. I'm going to refrain. I'm going to be good, and I'm going to save it till the end. We're going to go on all the coasters first. So we've got this backstage area that comes down to this other grandstand just down here. And then what have we got over here? So this comes round to the rest of the circuit. That bit there, it looks like the old Silverstone bit before it got changed. I'm going to be making lots of Formula 1 track references. By the way, I do apologise if you're not into Formula 1. Just roll with it. Just know that I know what I'm talking about, okay? Look at this water feature. It looks like a water feature that's been ripped directly out of one of my parks. And I love it. I'm here for that all day. You've even got a little jetty right there with a little boat on it. Right, so let's come down here. Back past the bridge. And then we've got another sensational building again. And look at this. Just the use of the wood and then the white marble. You've even got some brick in there. And then, of course, all the foliage that's all around it. Incredible. And does this actually bring you up into the grandstands? What is this a queue line for? What is this for? Oh, I don't know what this is. There's no people queuing for it. What is this? Oh, it's the coaster. Ah, is that not actually turned on? Maybe? What's going on? No, it is turned on. It's just that people aren't coming to it. What is the matter with you people? Why are you not coming to this coaster? I wonder if maybe the pathing isn't connected somewhere. Maybe there's a bit of missing path. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So we found another coaster, accidentally. So let's go for a ride on this. Enjoy! just when I think I can't love this park anymore, you go and give me a coaster like that. That was so good. I loved everything about it. Really smooth all the way around, the moments of airtime. The fact that it shoots off over the water, just amazing. Absolutely love that. Right, so we'll hop out of the exit, which I'm not sure where the exit... Ah, there's the exit. Okay. And we'll walk back down the main straight. And we'll come down here. Ah, I wonder if that's why people can't go on it, because there isn't a exit path leading off down here. That's probably it, but we're just going to roll with it. It's over 100%. It's 55,000 pieces. You can forgive these little things. Look at this area. I absolutely love this so much. I know I've said that so many times, and I'm just repeating myself. I really like the white. It just makes it look modern. It makes it look clean. We've got the giant Ferris wheel just down here. And then as we carry on walking around, I imagine this would just be another view of the track again. So this would be the final corner and then the entrance to the pit lane as well. I mean, you haven't done anything inside the pit lane, have you? I do have to go and check now. Surely you haven't done this. You can't have done. No, okay. Right, so we've got 2 more coasters to go on, and then we can go on the Formula 1 track. So, let's come back down here again. And then we've got 2 different queue lines. So, shall we go left or shall we go right first? Let's go left. So, I think this one is for the GCI. Look at that water feature as well. I mean, I haven't even touched upon the building. How beautiful that building is. This is a popular ride. Oh, this wasn't the GCI. So the GCI is on the other side, is it? So we've got a... What have we actually got? So we've got the 2 coasters that are dueling. So we've got a GCI and what is this one? That is a... Ah, B&M Wing Coaster. It is a wing coaster this time, not a flying coaster, for anybody that watched the last Spotlight. But right, let's hop on the GCI first, shall we? So enjoy. Before giving any thoughts on that ride, let's just hop straight on the B&M Wing Coaster. So we'll make sure that we walk up the queue properly because I don't want to miss anything. So let's have a walk up here. It's just an excuse to walk up to this incredible building again. Just be careful to not fall off the sides there. Oh, I'm so glad I walked down here now. Water feature. and let's hop on this B&M Wing Coaster. So enjoy. A B&M Wing Coaster and a wooden GCI are two coasters that you wouldn't normally put together dueling. It's not two coasters that you would think of to put together dueling, but the way that you pulled that off was absolutely brilliant. They worked together so well all the way around both rides. They were just complementing each other. The way that you could see the other one, especially as you came down here and one was going to the left, one was going to the right, it was sensational. And it just looks amazing. Look how it all comes together. Look how visually pleasing that looks. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, just this bit here, look how they both go different ways around. Yeah, great job. Absolutely love that. But, right, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's what we're all here for. It's what I'm here for, should we say. I'm going to go drive around the Formula 1 track. Right, I'm going to get in. Which way shall we do? Let's go back this way. My hype levels right now. I'm surprised the camera movement is actually being smooth because I'm shaking with excitement. I'm so excited. Right, so let's go and go for a drive around this Formula 1 track in Planet Coaster. Let's do it, shall we? So I and Matty is lined up in pole position for the Twisted Sisters Formula 1 race weekend. It's 5 red lights and away we go! How did I not even know you could do this? Oh, missed first apex. I'm coming up to the first hairpin. That's a beautiful line. Just run it wide on the exit. Lovely driving. Hit them apexes. Oh no! No! Well, I messed up there. Go! Oh, I am so happy now, right now. Is this the happiest day of my life? Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. Forget my wedding. Forget the birth of my children. This is the best moment of my life. We come down the long back straight behind the Ferris wheel. Still in first place. There may not be any other cars, but I'm going with it. Just roleplay it with me. It's fine. Look at these epic driving skills. Are you all impressed? Whoa. Oh, that was beautiful line. Mad skills. Can you tell I play Gran Turismo? Oh, watch the pigeons. Watch the pigeon. Watch the pigeon. I know it's catch the pigeon. Leave me alone. I'm going for another lap. I can't help it. I made a mistake. So, run it wide. And that's lap 1 completed. And this is just so good. If I was to ask somebody to build a Formula 1 park in Planet Coaster, this is what I would want. This goes above and beyond what I would expect somebody to be able to do. I just hit the sign, ignore that. It's so well done. Yeah, I didn't mess up that time, did I? It's just the way that you've designed all of the track. I can see little nods and references to real life tracks. And even if you take away the actual Formula 1 aspect, ignore that. If you take away the Formula 1 aspect and take away this racetrack, the park itself is still incredible. I mean, you don't have to be a racing fan, you don't have to be a Formula 1 fan to recognise just how good this park is. And as I said earlier, look around the side of the track, all of the white lines. Imagine how long that will have taken to do that. The time and dedication to go around the entire track, putting all of them lines in place. I don't think I could have done it. I genuinely don't think I could have done that, because it would have driven me insane. I need to pit. I'm running out of fuel. Let's line up in my pit box. There we go. Line up in my pit box. Don't overshoot. There we go. Oh. Change my tyres. And off we go again. Yeah, I mean, what a park you have created here. It's right up my alley. This, to me, is as good as it gets. I loved everything about it. The coasters were all fantastic. The use of the foliage and making the park eco was done so well. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Great job. But I do need to have a look at this park at night before we end this spotlight. And even the lighting is done to a really high standard. The way that the coasters are lit up, the pathing may be slightly dark. It might be a little bit different when we're down on the floor. Sometimes from an elevated shot you don't get how the paths are lit up. But yeah, maybe a little bit dark on the paths, but with 55,000 pieces you can be more than forgiven. The coasters lit up really well. Certainly in your last park, some of the feedback that I had was the coaster lift hills were a little tiny bit oversaturated. I can see that you've been able to address that moving into this park. The lighting is a lot more subtle. It works really well, especially around the hyper coaster. Just really nice subtle lighting around there. And then the grandstand itself just lit up fantastic. Around the back, just the lights just casting them shadows going up around the back. Yeah, I've loved it. I can't really think of much else to say. This is one of my favourite parks that I've seen this year. Of course, it's a very personal taste. It's very much because this is stuff that I all love, but for me this is right up there with amongst one of my favourites of the year that I've seen so far. Maybe even one of the favourites that I've seen in all the time that I've been doing spotlights. I loved it. Great job. Absolutely fantastic. Let me know down below in the comments what you all think. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this park as much as I have. But I'm going to be back in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. I will see you all then. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye everybody!